This will probably be about a 10-minute broadcast and just recap over my first video that was yesterday and see how those cards and those investments are trending. So yesterday we had go and look at the primes that were in the Ducks of the Pond pack for completing the 4 months of Players of the Month, which is right here, monthly awards. You got Ducks on the Pond pack for completing 4. And that gave either the elites, which is Chapman, Banks, Adele, or the lower ones, the Rares and the base. And the bases dropped. Even with the onus coming out, it dropped. And Kingman, El Duque, and Rodney were the 3 on the primes, which are going to be a set lead for the onus, that dropped drastically initially. Now, I had people suggested buying was out to 8,000. We were buying them on the stream at 7,600. So let's see where they're at now. So we go Rodney 8,000, sell 94. So if you sold them right now, so you bought them and resold them, you make 300 stubs. Not really worth it right now. I 8,000 is what I said. Hey, stop buying, and it looks like exactly about that 8,000 where you stop buying. Now, going future, today's the weekend. People are going to be having time to finish the Paxton for the 4th collection, and you will see an influx of these cards. That's why I think for the next day or two, this is going to stay around 8,000-9,000 because the demand's going to be there because people are going to start scooping them up for the Onus collection, but there's going to be an influx to cover the demand. I'd say by next Monday or Tuesday, you'll see this to start rising, and a couple days before the onus collection drops, you'll see them go high. So I wouldn't buy these no more. You got them in at 77, 7,400, 7,300. Great. They're all trending that price. Let's see. Dave Kingman, 82.94. El Duque should be the same. 79.91. So they're all going to do the same. The only one that you may be able to still do is Cueto. Let's see. 83.99. So there's a little $700 swing. There's some people going to start finishing up their ranked seasons, hit 500. This disappears a few days after onus. I would buy this. I would buy it at this price, but later on, in a week from now, doing 2 days, a day right before onus, start buying them up. Don't sell when the onus drops. Wait till the ranked seasons disappear. Then when range disappears, you'll see this card be around 12 to 20. Anywhere around that range, and it'll settle out there because you can't get any more in ranked season. Let's check on the other 2 that come from the awards. Just double check. 8 and 92. Let's see, I got 6 Dale Murphys. That one's 8 and 9. So about 8 is where I had it, and it looks like they're stopped. So they're still going on. You still make money. So where do we make money today if you need to invest? I would say let's check something out here because you get you do the events. You're going to get the home run derby packs at 50 wins, I think it is. Yes. Player cards. You're going to get Alonso, Judge, Ripken, Fraser, Tino Martinez. Let's check out the Judge Marketplace, trending higher because people are getting the other ones. You need 10 to complete the set. You can get 6 from the packs that dropped. You need to buy 3 of the cheap ones and 1 of the expensive ones. So these are all trending up, 75, 86. But as more and more people get closer to earning this reward, you will see them drop. So I'd still hold off on it for now. If you're trying to get the home run derby and get the Ken Griffey, I'd hold off right now. Then we have Betances starting to trend up. He's, from all purposes, he's not that great on Hall of Fame difficulty, so you won't see the big boys, the World Series players getting them. All-Star and above the 700 rating and below, if the person's not disciplined, you can get them with the slurve and then speed up the fastball. It all depends on the person's undisciplined swings at everything or not. So let's get back to the main thing. Where are we going to make some money today? If you're looking for $500-$600 stubs quick, what you want to do is quantity. not quality. You don't necessarily need this big. I mean, 3,000 stubs, and make it on something that sells takes 45 2 hours to sell. You want it to go in and out quick. You can do it either on the live series, because people have getting someone they're pulling, say, their packs from the Player of the Month. They're pulling one of the higher tier cards. They're selling it. They're helping get done their collections for the live series. So you can see the margins on the live series. Like Chris Sale, take out 92, 81, not there. It's not bigger than 10% difference. You got Freddie Freeman, 75. You take 800 away from that 67. You can make a quick 600, and this will sell about 7 to 10 an hour. So if you buy it at the low, sell it to buy now, undercut it by 1 or 2 stubs, you can make money. You can do it. This one, 62. You can make $500-600 stubs really quick every 10-15 minutes doing the live series. And all you gotta do is go play one of your moments, go back, buy, sell. By the time it comes to sell, buy. If you got enough stubs to do 3-4, go ahead, do it that way. Another thing that you can do if you're looking for some bigger profit margins is legends. You skip all the first ones when you go on the first page, 2 pages. It's all going to be face of the franchise. You don't care about those. You want to get closer to the lower tiers that are not in production no more. Like, you cannot get Eddie Murray. That's why you see him so high at 1998. He was down to 8 and 10 before Onus was announced. And he jumped and doubled back when we had the prices, the half-off packs. So you got to look for somebody that can make money. And it's going to be in the gold level. 90s, 89s. You got to find that one. Here's one, Jimmy Rollins. He was really cheap at not some more, but you can still make money off him. 13,000, you take 1,300 from that. You're looking at 11.9. You can make a quick 1,500, and those will sell about 4 or 5 an hour. So you just got to update it fresh. Sometimes after a game, it didn't sell, reduce it. See if somebody undercut you. If they did it, keep it up there. It will sell. If someone undercut, just undercut them by 1 or 2, and you're good to go. Kenny Lofton, 24.5. You take away 2,500, you're still going to make 15. Yeah, you're still going to make 2,000 stubs, and those will sell about 5-6 an hour. So yeah, you're like, oh wow, that's 20,000 stubs. I don't run a risk. There's really no risk on it. There's no risk right now. These prices will not go down. The only thing they will do is go up if there's a stub sale. There won't be a half price sale on the packs again, but there could be a stub sale, and if stub sales inflate the market big time. And if you're not going to buy stubs with money and you're trying to make it and trying to do a no money spent, then you have no risk. The only thing that's going to happen now is sub sale from here to Onus. Rich Gossage, he was, I believe, ranked season reward last season. So 81, 98, 50, take 1,000, 88, you can make about 600 real quick, and he's going to flip quite often. Let's go. Here, the initial ones that you get when you're doing bronze level, you can get them all the way up to when you first prestige. 67, 82. You can make a quick 8-900, and these guys are flipping nonstop. So I would stick for the next day or two. Rapid flipping, I would stick with the beginner ones. They're the safest bet. There's going to be more coming in as people buy the game. Not too many, but there will be more coming again. People level up, hit their diamond level, hit their gold level. There'll be more. But the demand's there. You're going to want 7 of them. These sets, they're not releasing. If you notice, they're all coming out prime or war cards nowadays. They're not bringing out all-stars, breakout, rookies that often. Except for the 6th inning. 6th inning will probably bring out some breakout. And the mini boss will be 3. Which sets? Don't know. Are they enough to make a difference? No. Adding 1 to each set or 1 of the 3 sets is not going to make a difference on these prices at all. So for the next 2 days, focus on these. Don't worry about the silvers. You only make 50. You do buy silvers, buy them at 240, sell them at 340. You make 50 stubs. That's too much time. You want to go time over reward. Now, somebody was asking about those really older cars that have the bigger profit margins. You can't get Don Sutton no more. And you can tell you can't get them is when you go to Marketplace, locations, it will say Community Market. Because he was a reward, I believe, for first season ranked or somewhere around that. So you can only get in the market. Now you're like, wow, 27,000, not 2 or 3, you can make a 9,000 profit. I had a bunch and I sold them. when I sold him around 8K, when I picked up 1,000. Now, did I think it was going to go 27,000? No. So I don't think this is selling that often. The margins are too different, and usually the market will settle around 15%. This is double almost. This is like an 85% margin. It's not sustainable. You don't need it. Why would you go to the rookies collection on sudden? Let me pull it up. That's just people being paranoid and not looking at the numbers of how many of each set is going to need it. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 32, 34. There's going to be 25 needed for the set. So 9. Why would you pay for a sudden? I believe sudden was, yeah. Why would you pay for one of them 24K when you could easily get a Braun for 9K? I bought him a 5. I sold him about this time. Why would you pay that when you can get it filled by Braun? Why do you do that when you get paid by Felix? 20. Oh shoot, I sold him at 10. Didn't think it would go that high, but I don't think he's attainable. But you can get Smith. It's still gonna be popping in the market. He's from Level E Grind, so there's no reason to be paying these 20K. You're gonna have 9. You don't have to collect. You get some from Clean the Live series. You get some from the programs. The rookies, you get 3 from the evolutions. You get the Ivan, Dennis Eckley. You get 4. You get also Carlos Gonzalez and Eddie Matthews. You get Silver's level. So there's no need to pay that 20K. There's just people paranoid think, oh my God, there's 34 of them. What if they need 30? They're not going to do it. They always do 75% rounded up by 5s or rounded down by 5s. The closest one. This is going to be 25. Pull holes, I had a bunch of them, sold them. I guess I sold them too early. I showed on my last stream that I was sold them at 12, I think. Let's check. I don't think that 20 is sustainable. This is the weekend pricing. People are going to acquire. I did not think it was going that high, so maybe I sold a little too early. Let's check. Completed orders. Yeah, you got all pull holes I sold for 12, so I didn't do too bad. The low end's 14. I don't think it's moving at 20. If you go online on the website and check the recent buy sells, I'm pretty sure that would not be selling at that. Chris Archer, I got 14. Gossage is still around 87. So for now, focus on the legends that you can make 1,000 or not. And what you would do is, if you can still flip it and then buy up the primes. Once you make 1,000 here, 700 here, and there, invest your profits. So if you got starting, say you starting with 50K stubs, keep on making 700, 800, 1,000 stubs here till you get 58,000, and then invest your money. Buy a Fernando Rodney for 8,000. So you still have 50, and now you have your investment in stock in cards. And then when this goes to 14, 15, you turn that 8,000 and double it to 15 because you had nothing invested. Then you go finish your live series, or you buy that Gary Carter you're looking for, or the Ernie Banks, or the Chapman, something expensive that you always wanted to think that you couldn't afford. Now you can. And that is it for the day. Good luck, everybody. And don't worry about everybody else seeing this video. There's so many players that what we do, and whoever's watching, they take advantage of what I'm telling you. It doesn't matter. Remember, there's so many players, it doesn't matter. You will make money. And that's it for today. See ya.